Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here. You know what? Let's do a little horror movie news. Let's do this. Get excited for not a whole lot. We got Paranormal Activity 5 and, or 5 or 6. Like, I didn't see the marked ones. Is that considered, it doesn't fucking matter. Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. Let's use the proper title. And Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Apparently, whenever these movies were released, I guess I forget what studio did those. Was it Sony? I don't remember. Anyways, the studio decided to do an experiment where they're basically, once they dropped below a certain amount, like, of theaters, they would go ahead and quickly release it out on a video on demand. And so, both movies were released back in October, I believe. And they're already going on video on demand now, this month. I think it's already... Okay, yeah, it's this month. So, but yeah, that's like 2 months doing the theater, and then boom. Which, with limited release stuff, that's kind of the norm, it seems like. But for a major studio, wide release, it's different, but they know what they're doing, I guess. So, which is good for us, I guess. If you didn't go to theaters and watch it, you get the chance to watch it this way. So, this wasn't really a news article, but this kind of irked me a little bit. BladeDisgusting.com, they did this whole article and they're just ranking the Universal monsters, because it's every fucking week, just like something new with the Universal Monsterverse. So they decided to rank all the different characters, and I forget how many they had total. But what really kind of really was their number one. And they went the Invisible Man. Now I'm not bashing the Invisible Man movie at all, but number one. Really? Like, The Invisible Man tops Frankenstein? Or Frankenstein's monster? Dracula? The Mummy? Wolfman? No, I would never even put it up there, but apparently the good folks over at Blood Disgusting is like, Invisible Man, number one, greatest of all time, so... I don't know. This kind of... they finally got a release date for Martyrs. It comes out next month, January. I literally... did not write down the day. The article had a day, the month, the day, the year, and I'm just like, I'll put month and the year down. Sam's an idiot. New Nazi exploitation film coming out, Reichsfuhrer SS. I'm still kind of amazed this is still like a subgenre, and I'm not against it or anything, but it seems like, I don't know, it's a subgenre that died out long ago, so I don't know. I don't see them being as good as they were, or even as extreme, or whatever you want to call it. However you're looking at it, I guess. But yeah, they're still cranking them out, I guess. So there you go. This is how thin I'm stretched on news this week. But I guess they're not. Krampus came out. Did decent money, got some good reviews or whatever. And I guess apparently they're saying that Trick or Treat 2 is still in the works. Like, it's still being seriously considered, not just this endless rumor's been going on for years now. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that, because I want to see Krampus. It looks really good, but I would much rather see Trick or Treat 2 myself. So I'm more of a Halloween guy than a Christmas guy. So they just released the poster for Puppet Master Axis Terminator. Told you guys I was a little light on the news this week. And then they just announced that they're going to be releasing next year Strangers 2. Which I did not care for the first Strangers, but this one, it's gonna be almost like Funny Games, just without the talking to the camera, I guess. Group of strangers, and I'm not sure if they're gonna do the same 3 from or what, but they're gonna be doing a little home invasion with the family there, so it's gonna be like a couple of kids and shit, which I'm for. If they go that route, I think I'd be more into it, because I just did not like the first one, and really it was just a couple. I just didn't give a shit. I mean, I think Liv Tyler's a great actress. Who's Scott Speedman? He's mediocre to me, but good acting. The story I just didn't care about. I didn't care about the characters at all. So didn't care about people getting killed. Is basically what it is. And you're supposed to feel for these people. So I'd have more, unless these kids are brats. I'd be more on the family side this time around. So some sad news. Scott Weiland, former lead singer for Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver, passed away at age 48. I was a big STP fan, and even a bigger Velvet Revolver, which they didn't, I think they only put out 2 albums. But, because I'm a big Guns N' Roses fan too, so whenever they did Guns N' Roses 2, minus Axl, I was a little skeptical. I was like, but then Scott Long stepped up, and I mean, I will never say it was better than Guns N' Roses, but it was awesome. Like I still dug it. So, but yeah, not really horror news, but I'm reaching for shit here. And then they just released a little teaser trailer, I guess, for the Mortal Kombat 10. It's like the second pack, I think they're doing DLC, and the two they brought in. I didn't recognize the other two at all. Call me a poser. I don't know who the fuck the other two were. But the two that I recognized, though, was Leatherface and Alien, the Xenomorph. That's fucking sweet as shit right there. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's just get rid of Mortal Kombat altogether. And I know we got a lot of Mortal Kombat fans out there. I'm a fan. But let's just get rid of the Mortal Kombat character. I don't give a shit about him anymore. Like, that shit's over. It's over. It's old. It's done. And let's just bring all these horror villains together. Like, that to me would be a better game. Like, I would buy that game. Like, I don't buy games regularly. I'd go out and buy that game if you had, like, Freddy and Jason and Michael and Leatherface and the Alien and the Predator. Dude, that'd be fucking awesome. Throw Ash in there. What the fuck? It'd be great. That's the game I want to play, but... I mean, don't get me wrong, man. It's cool and all that, you know, we got Scorpion. I mean, I like Scorpion. I like the Mortal Kombat games, but just... how many times can you keep pumping out the same game? Seriously. This is what they need. They need horror characters, you know, injected in there. And for you Troma fans out there, this past weekend they released a Very Troma Christmas on their YouTube channel. It is an animated holiday movie. Talks to Santa Claus, and it looks like a good time. If you're a Troma fan and you're ready to get into that Christmas spirit, you got a little Very Troma Christmas coming your way. So check it out. Alright guys, I am sorry for the lackluster news. There just was not a whole lot going on that was newsworthy last week. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright guys, keep it real. I'm out.